Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly wrap-up with Councilwoman Jamie Torres and DJ Cons. What's up, Jamie? How's it going?
Good. How are you, Cons?
I'm doing great. You know, it's Friday. I can't complain. So, hey, here we are.
You ready for some heat?
I'm ready for some heat. I mean, you know, it's inescapable, right? We live in a place where it gets dry and hot. So, like, hey, I'm like an iguana, though. I love the heat. The cold is
Then
another
you're in
story.
the perfect place if
Yeah.
you're an iguana.
Yep, just going to go bask on the street. I'm going to lay on the asphalt and just, enjoy it. Maybe not that. That's a little extreme, but don't go doing that, anybody.
You're a city boy at heart, right?
Absolutely.
Well, good to see you. Welcome, everyone. You're here for the weekly wrap-up with me and DJ Cons, and this is where you catch up on all things City Council and District 3, so thank you for joining us. First of all, happy Juneteenth. That was this week.
Absolutely.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
We did a proclamation for both over the last couple weeks in City Council, and for us to be reminded of the Juneteenth history. I didn't realize 2 years had passed between the Emancipation Proclamation and slaves in Galveston, Texas finding out they were free. 2 years, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
Nobody bothered to tell them.
No.
It's just so important, and I love how our city celebrates that. And then Pride, I think I'll be out at Pride, and I know the whole city will be celebrating that with our entire community. So just everybody stay safe and hydrated and cool over the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then a couple updates. So city council wise, we approved a $5 million grant to our contract for a company called Housing Connector. They're helping us move people straight from the street to an apartment lease. So these are folks that might be ready for that, and they don't need a transitional space. And it is the kind of housing that people have been asking for. So I appreciate that they've been doing this program and hope that it continues. They will need to find the money to continue it because it's currently funded by temporary dollars. There are still our ARPA dollars that we're still getting out the door. So federal money from COVID. And in housing wise, we also approved Elevation Land Trust, came through to get 62 income restricted homes purchased. And then Archway, which we know in District 3, they're redoing the Jody homes on 10th and Sheridan. They're going to rehab another 154 income restricted units. And these are in Districts 9 and 8. So just want to share some of the other housing work that's happening in other districts throughout the city around affordability and deep affordability. We also did a vote to delay the sidewalk fee. So folks might remember a couple years ago, voters passed. It was a voter initiated effort. Voters passed creating an enterprise fund for the sidewalk fee. So every property owner would pay an annual fee. It goes into a fund that then is used to build and repair sidewalks throughout the city. It's been hard to stand up, and we have some amendments coming around that program. But we don't want to start charging people before we know what the program is going to look like. So we're now delaying that until January 1st. So just a heads up on that.
Okay.
And then the Denver health sales tax vote passed its first vote on Monday. Our final vote will come next Monday. And then we approved language that allows the auditor to subpoena records that he might need for audits. And I'm finally in support of this one. We narrowed it to make sure it's just the stuff for the contracts that we've got and only for the things that contract is for. So just making it very specific. But we've been busy this week, even if we had Juneteenth off in the middle of the week, which I don't mind. I don't mind a Wednesday off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So back to going to updates. Cons, have you voted yet?
You know what? I have voted, so I'm ahead of the game.
I voted. I just voted this week, but you have to take it, right? You have to go take it in, deliver it yourself because you can't put it in the mail anymore. Remember, Colorado votes twice this year. The first election is a primary election, and that is on Tuesday, June 25th. So coming up pretty soon. And then November 5th is the presidential and the general election. So two votes.
Yeah, you got 2 votes. So remind me again, what do we vote for in the primary?
So you're voting for candidates in partisan races. So that might be our congressional seat, and then our state House of Representatives, our state Senate, and maybe other city and county wide offices. We've already done our local offices last year, but the ones that are partisan have a primary. So you're voting just for like between the Democrats or the Republicans, and then in November, it's the one person that you want to run for that seat. So these primary elections are super vital. They're helping us decide, which leaders, which politicians, what kind of policies are important to us. So don't miss that deadline. It's really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cons, no need to tell you about how delicious the food in Westwood is. Tonight is a super incredible lineup of chefs and vendors with plant-based, veggie-focused menus and products at Veggie Viernes in Westwood.
Yeah, and it's one of my favorite places to hang out and to enjoy food and enjoy the community. And I will be there playing some tunes for you tonight. So pull up, stop by, say hi, give me a high five, or just say hello. And we'll be there hanging out, enjoying some good food.
Did you lose me? You lost me for a second.
Yeah, we lost you for a second.
All the lovely glitches of live recording.
Oh, I know.
You were talking about Veggie Viernes, Cons. I don't want to interrupt you if you already said it.
Yeah, I could pick it up from there. Yeah, come on out to Veggie Viernes. You know what I mean? Love hanging out with the community in Westwood. Come check us out. I'll be there playing music for you, hanging out, enjoying some good food. So stop by, say hi, and let's enjoy a good time, good food. Let's go.
And it's been an experience for me because I'm a carnivore, right? I'm not a vegan. I love some vegetables, but it's been amazing for me to experience how many options there are out there for vegetarians and vegans that are still cultural food. They're deeply cultural food. And so it's been amazing to be able to experience these things in Westwood.
Yeah. And, like you said, that was probably, I've had vegan or your vegetarian food in the past, but to have it on that level was amazing. And it really did change my life and just change how I eat. So yeah, hats off to Veggie Viernes.
Love it. Well, I hope to be out there tonight. And then just down the street, a couple other fun things are happening. Westwood, District 3, always something going on. So there's a graffiti and street art open workshop and the closing of a community art show called Orgullo y Resistencia and a puppet show from In La Cache Denver Arts. So it's hard to pick one thing. So just try to go to all of them.
Yeah. Come check it out. Have fun. It's an event. It's actually a real fun event. So yeah, pull up.
It totally is. It totally is.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a huge announcement, and I'm so proud of this organization. Our friends at Su Teatro, with the support of the Bonfils Stanton Foundation, Colorado Creative Industries, and the Colorado Health Foundation, they raised enough money to buy a building at 659 Santa Fe Drive, just a block away from their main building on Santa Fe.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what were they going to be doing with the new space?
So the new building will be the headquarters for the Cultural Arts Education and Leadership Institute. And it'll allow Su Teatro room to generate more revenue from theater and space rentals. The company rehearsals will now have additional space, and then allow 2 more theater spaces to be used by community partners.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love hearing these longstanding community organizations grow and support the rest of the community. That's what it's about, is growing the organizations that are giving back to the community and that are an integral and important part. That's awesome.
I totally agree. And Su Teatro, they're going to be hosting a closing and blessing party on July 9th at 4 p.m. It's the Blue Building at 659 Santa Fe. to celebrate with community. There's going to be food, champagne, music. You know how Su Teatro goes down. It is a party. But I'm just so proud, because one of the things that makes our nonprofits and our institutions vulnerable is that they don't own property. And Su Teatro owns their property. They own their theater. They now own this building. And that's what helps make sure that Santa Fe Drive remains a really strong arts and cultural district now and in the future. So I love that. And I'm just so proud of that for them and for our whole community. So congratulations, Su Teatro.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, just thank you. You know, they've been a huge, you know, I've had family that have been involved with Su Teatro for many years, many decades. And, you know, just hats off to them and everything they do. That's awesome.
Yeah, likewise. Shout out to Angelina from my team, who's always been a part of their productions, but love them. And have a wonderful weekend. Cons, do you have anything planned? Any shout outs?
Oh, you know, I just want to shout out everybody that's going to be pulling up tonight to Veggie Viernes. Tomorrow night, you know, Mutiny Information Cafe, Freight Heavy Freestyle Showcase, pull up to South Broadway. And then Sunday, we will be doing an art show at the VFW on Morrison and Sheridan right there in Westwood on Sunday. Pull up. Busy weekend. You know, it's summer. That's what we do. We stay busy and keep on going.
Perfect. All right. Well, have a good one. Happy weekend. Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy weekend. Happy Pride. Happy Juneteenth. Have a good one, everybody.